guys, I'm Nikki Fredrikson, and on this edition of Meet the Wolfpack, I am joined by swimming's very own Joelle Young. Joelle, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So how has transition from high school to university been?
I've actually really enjoyed it a lot. High school, kind of didn't want to be there as much, and university, I'm starting to enjoy classes, like what I'm doing now.
So what courses are you in this semester?
I'm in a psychology class and also a sports psych class, and then English. So looking towards sports psych right now.
Okay, and so long term, what would your dream job be?
Oh, I think to be a coach too, to help athletes like me, and yeah, I think it'd be cool. Nutrition side too.
Oh, very cool. And so you are from Fort McMurray. So how did you get recruited for the Wolfpack team?
I actually, I approached Brad at a meet and I kind of talked to him about it, and then he asked me to come up and swim with the team, and that's when it all happened, and I really liked it, so.
Nice. And so there is another member of the Wolfpack swim team that is from Fort Mac. So did you guys come together when you did your swim, or did you come by yourself and then?
So she actually was on the cross-country team at the beginning of the year.
Oh, right.
And she didn't enjoy it as much, so I kind of kept pushing swimming to her, and just a month in, she decided to come over to swimming. So
that's cool.
It was
all
nice.
Thanks to you.
Yeah.
Okay, and so Fort McMurray this past summer was affected by, obviously, the Fort Mac fire. So how did that affect you personally and your family? And then also, how did it affect your grad class? Because you graduated too.
With my family, I think it was hard because my dad still had to go back to work and everything was still going on. But graduating class, it was harder to leave because we didn't get to say our goodbyes as much, and it was harder because we didn't get to do all the cool things. It ended early, and when I was coming out here, I cried a lot.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have as much time as I would have liked, I guess.
With everyone, so the fires hit, and then the grad class kind of just dispersed.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. They did get have a get together and to see everyone and have our graduating class, but it was one day, and then the next you were driving off to university, so it was really fast. And
did you guys still get to do the whole grad dress and suits portion of grad though?
Yeah, they were really good with that. So our schools got together and planned it, and it was really nice.
That's good. At least you got some of the grad stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and so how did your family, were you guys in Fort Mac when the fires started?
Yeah. So funny, it was my sister was at school and I had a spare. I was just coming back to school and I was like, oh wow, I don't think I should be going to school. I was going into this cloud of smoke. I'm texting my sister. I'm like, I gotta pick you up, and she's like, no, I have rugby practice after school. I'm like, there's not gonna be a rugby practice. Yeah. So we got in our vehicles right away, and it took about 5 hours just to get 20 minutes out of town.
Oh my gosh, that sucks.
And my dad actually stayed in Fort McMurray that night because he didn't have enough gas to leave. So we had to leave him behind.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Holy man. So you have a sister. Do you have just one? Two?
Yeah.
Older and younger?
Yeah.
So you're middle child?
Yeah.
So what do your sisters think of you being here as a university athlete?
My older sister's so proud of me. She always tells everyone. And then my younger sister, she's a ring-out player. So she doesn't really care that much. Get the odd text, but yeah, she thinks it's pretty cool, and now she's looking into what I do, and I'm trying to tell her to come here, and yeah.
Nice. So now being in Kamloops for a few months, what's your favorite thing to do here?
I love the hiking.
Yeah?
Yeah, I you can just drive anywhere and just go for 2-3 hours.
Yeah,
on your own.
Do you have a favorite spot that you go hiking?
No. Tried out a few places so far, but nowhere specific.
You kind of got to find your own here. It's definitely, there's good, kind of cart rides really good.
That's where I went the other day. Yeah.
And then there's some other ones that are more outskirts of town that are awesome.
Yeah.
So is there one thing that you would say your team members don't know about you?
I'm not sure. I'm a pretty open person. I tell them everything, but no.
Open book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're not swimming or in class, what could the Wolfpack family find you doing?
I like to run a lot. So outside of that, and then nap. So
Run
when
and
I'm,
nap?
yeah, that's what I do. So
Okay.
yeah.
And so what is training like as someone who does competitive swimming? Because I imagine it is obviously swimming, but you must have dry land training as well.
Yeah, we swim like I think 8 times a week, and then on top of that you do dry land twice. Yeah, so it's not bad. You kind of get used to it, but
Is there
yeah.
early morning swim sessions and
Yeah.
later? Like what times?
Yeah, we swim 3 times a week from 6 to 7:30, and then at night we usually swim like 4 to 6 and then do dry land. So yeah.
And so far, have you had one favorite meet that you've gone to, or the most memorable meet so far for you?
I think Penticton. It's called the pentathlon, and it's you do every event possible, and you're just totally exhausted. Everyone's like having mental breakdowns, but that's the best part because you're all breaking down together, and it really like makes you more like mental toughness in a way. So I was like, really enjoyed that one. It was a new one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you usually swim? Like what are your
My event?
there, yeah.
The 200 breaststroke. Yeah. And it's kind of the 100 breaststroke and 200 IM, but 200 breaststroke's my main.
Your go-to?
Yep.
Nice, very cool. So if you could give one piece of advice to an athlete thinking about coming to TRU, what would that advice be?
Just enjoy yourself and stay on top of your schoolwork because it gets behind you before you know it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, I will let you go because I know you're super busy, but thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
This has been Meet